Okay, when it comes to the foot, I'm gonna be just working still from this configuration. It shouldn't be that hard. Uh, okay, um, we're gonna be using the orange still that we're using for Charizard, and I'm gonna be using mango. I mean, not mango, neon orange, and I'm using neon orange opaques. Um, And I decided on this color because that's the original color that I had for the first Charizard I made. And I mean, yellow is a lot more appropriate now, but you can do whatever color you want. Um, I wouldn't use mango right now because I'm probably going to be using mango for Dragonite when I make them at some point. I don't know when, but at some point. um, this is what we're gonna do. There's a part right here where I'm gonna be doing a spiral section, and it's gonna be right here on the fourth peg, and we're gonna do what is that called again? A starburst formation. But the thing about the starburst is that how do I say it? It's gonna be a little particular in terms of being able to doing this correctly. Yes. So we're gonna be using 5 rows, okay, for this foot. Okay, and we're gonna start off from up here, and you need to go ahead and work first with your orange, and you're gonna start off right here, right? So the third one in, and then we're gonna go. I think that's how I wanted to start. Did I? Or maybe I wanted to go. I'm sorry. Again, I'm second guessing myself as to what I was gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead and. Oh boy, decisions. I'm gonna do a T. I'm gonna do a T. Okay. And just drop those down to make an M. Or an upside down E, a capital E. Okay. And now I want to go down one more time. Do I? Yes, I do. At least I kind of want to. No, let's go at a diagonal section because I want to open it up. Because I want to put my starburst at this point because I don't want to make that foot too big. Charizard doesn't have really humongous feet. I'm gonna make them the same size as my other one because of the particular size that he is. And right here we're just gonna go down. One more time, down. We go. Lost one bend. And go to the other side. Right here. The starburst is gonna go right here, and then so we should start on that already right now. Let's go ahead and grab your secondary color, either your yellow or your neon orange. We're gonna put 2 bends here. We're gonna put just going around here. Oh, hold on, not there yet. So now we need orange right here, okay, and then orange right here. Do I kind of want to close that? I think I do have to close. Okay, so sorry, let's just take this one off for now, and yes, put orange bands there. Put orange bands here, and I guess we are gonna have to close this. So we're just gonna go from here down. Ooh, wait. Now that I see what, do I want that? Yes, I do. Okay. We'll see what happens. And then do the ones going across right here. Okay. Alright. And down again. Then right here, down again. And now I need to go across right here again. And across right here. Ooh. Come on, there we go. And let me take this off because I need to put the ones across right here also. So let's just put those right now. Okay, there's gonna be some really spazzy looming going on here. Yes, okay, so okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Now, okay, now that it sorry, now that you have that, we're gonna go ahead and start with our starburst. Now you can put your neon orange on there, and we're gonna go in a spiral motion. All right, so start adding double bands, going around in a spiral motion. I kept telling myself I was gonna do this out of camera, so that way I have one already done. It just never happened. So now this has to be kept in there 4 times. Or not. Here, I'm just gonna do it like this. Okay. So there's 2. Now there's 4. Okay. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and. Okay, so now it's in there 4 times. Alright, let's continue. What did I say? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. So it's time to close up our foot. And right here, I'm gonna be using 1 band. Yes, 1 band, cap it, and close this part right here. 1 band right here. Or actually, do I want that? You know what? No. Take that up. I'm sorry. I just stretched one of your bands. I'm sorry. We're gonna transfer these onto the inside. Okay. I'm so bad. Okay. So now we need double bands right here. And to close this up. My head must be fried or something. Okay. Now we need cap bands right here, right here, and right here. Okay, so go ahead and make your cap bands. Actually, I'm doing it again. I'm sorry. It has to be a double. So grab 2 whites. Cap those. Sorry, my head's all over right now, but at least it's gonna come out. I know it is. Like I can see it in my head. Make sure you're using double bands. Okay, now 1 white band. Cap it, and you're gonna add it right here, and extend them all with 1 white band. Okay, if you remember how to do your points, go ahead and do them now. Okay, so we're gonna do it right on top of these. Okay, you're gonna go ahead and create your figure 8. Okay, and then just redo that part and then you're gonna put it over the entire thing. Alright. Now go ahead and grab the bottom part of the figure 8. You're gonna flip it over and grab the other bottom part and flip that over. Now you have your knot. Okay. And I'm going to wrap this around. So I have a capped part in there. So now it's going twice. I'm gonna grab this end and I'm gonna wrap it around again. I'm gonna push this down a little bit. I'm gonna grab this one, but I'm gonna use one of my fingers to hold it so I can be able to wrap it around again. Oh, it was going. There we go. Alright, and I'm just gonna push it under that knot so that way, and swivel so that way my knot goes around. You want to make sure the outside edges, of course, are where your knot is at. Okay. Alright, let's do the other one. Okay. My flash keeps turning off. Why does it do that? No. Come on. I need you to just work for me right now. Okay. That did not go. Why are you little? No, that was right. Okay, swivel it so my knot is in the front. Okay, last one. All right. Okay. I hope I did this correctly. So let's go ahead and loom this. The first thing I want to loom is the spiral. So that way I know that I'll do the rest of it correctly. So I'm gonna go under here and just like a starburst, I'm just going to go ahead and grab the top ones and just loom your way around the spiral. And there go the ducks. Alright, there's our spiral. Now we can go ahead and loom our way up. The first thing is this. Let's do the white parts, the claws. Okay, so now we're gonna go onto the middle, and I need to loom the top two first. And they go this direction, and I'm just gonna relieve some tension right there. Okay, make that teardrop. Do these. Relieve tension. Okay, and then do these. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and do this one. And, okay, come on. Need to make sure I'm grabbing the correct ones. So I'm going to go under, grab those two, and make sure I'm grabbing the correct two. Which should be these, and then these. Alright, and now this side, and I want to go under the correct ones. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Alright, now in here we're gonna loom outward. Okay, so I need to go in, grab the first two. Alright, and now I need to do these in here. Okay, so the top two are these, the ones that go to the side. Here. And then these, obviously. Okay. Alright, and now let's do this side, okay? So we're just gonna focus on two at a time, through that same hole in our pegs. I wanna make sure I'm grabbing the correct ones. And I can see I'm not, so I'm just gonna swivel and correct. So I can make sure I grab the correct ones. Alright. And then the ones that go on top. Okay, and now let's go ahead and do these over here. So there's this one, and then this one. Okay. Alright, so now we're at this point. So we need to do these in here. Grab your first two. For me, it's the ones that go to the top. And then the ones that go to the side. And then these. Again, the ones that go to the top. And then the side ones. Okay. Looks like everything is keying out. Yay. Now let's go ahead and do these. Okay, now the middle one's right here. So loom to the side. Come on. There you go. Loom to the side. And then loom up. Now loom these. Yeah, okay. Okay, and then loom these. And then loom these in. And your slip knot is actually going to be just 2 bands, and I totally forgot to do this in the other part, but whatever. So you're just going to grab those two and then put a real slip knot on it. Okay. Of a different color. Okie dokie, there's one. Okay. Time to take it out. Yay, it looks like some sort of roach. Nah, so I'm happy with it. It's good. I got what I wanted. Alright. It looks weird right now, but that's because, of course, this is just the bottom part. So let's go ahead and fix it. So that way it gets to the point that we want. You're gonna choose which one you want. So I'm liking this part better than this one. So this is gonna be my very, very bottom part. Okay. You need to do 2 of these. So make your way to doing another one. And then we're going to do the top part. Okay. I think, yeah, let's just go ahead and do the top part right now. The way that I did my top part last time was... We're going to do the same thing. So, since we're using five rounds, we're going to be using the same 5 rounds right here. And, okay, right here, we're just gonna go ahead. Oh, sorry, that's not. Well, I mean that could have technically been my middle, but we're gonna continue going on with that same route, going right here, and then go down right here, and then down right here. Okay. Now, the way I did it, I am gonna go down the same amount. So there's one right there for that, and then how many times did I go down? I think I went down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I go down? No, I think I went down 4. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Because these 2 were the orange ones. Okay. So now oh, okay. Now I remember what I did. You're gonna work your way sideways. So do this. Do this. Okay. Do this. Do this. Yes. Actually, do I want that? Okay, I don't think we're gonna need these right here. Yeah, we're not gonna need those there. Now we're gonna open it up on the sides, up here. Now we need to go down on both sides. Here, right here, right here. Okay, and now I need to go across. And right here also, across. On the other side, across. And across. What just happened? How did that shift? Okay. and then go down. Go down. And then right here, this is going to go towards the middle. Towards the middle. And this also towards the middle. This also at an angle right there. And that's it. Okay, so the reason why we're going to end right there is because we're going to be attaching this. So I said that I want this as my bottom because this looks nicer. Okay, so right here, this part will be taken over by these pieces right here. So we're going to be, this is going to be my bottom. This part is going to be right on top of this, okay? So literally it's going to be like placed like so. So these pieces right here will be connected onto here, and then this one, cross it over onto here. Doesn't matter which one crosses which one, but as long as they cross. Okay, so now you're gonna go in here, make sure you're going under, and then grab the top ones. For me, it's these two. Loom that. Grab the next two. Loom those. The next two. Loom those. Okay. Alright. And now, yes, let's just go ahead and loom also this way. And this loom this way. Alright, to avoid a lot of tension, just go ahead and move it up. Make sure it doesn't get cut. Okay. Alright. There's going to be a lot of stretching involved, but hopefully it comes out. The first one we're going to be looming. We're going to be working at, I guess, how did I plan that? I wanted it so that way we can loom from the outside to the inside. And yes, it should work. Okay, so now the next ones we're going to go ahead and attach onto these two pegs or these two sections right here, okay? So we're going to grab the outside ones, which are these. And when you turn it around, okay, if you turn it upside down, it's going to go like that. And now I'm going to grab the first two, okay, and loom those. Now flip this over, and you're going to put this behind it, okay, because you're going to need to loom these two, the next two that are available. It's going to be a little tricky. Make sure you're grabbing the correct ones and loom those inwards, okay, and then you're going to go in and loom the next ones, which for me are going to be the ones that go up. I want to make sure I'm grabbing the correct ones. It's kind of hard to see. Okay, I can't see from that angle. Okay, I want to grab these because these are the ones that are next. It's easier for me to just see this way. No. I just had to make it hard for me, huh? I should have made it so that way it can loom from the inside to the outside. Gosh, Will. We have to make everything so hard. Let's try that again. These are the ones I want. I'm gonna keep a close eye on them. So got them. Ha 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 ha. You guys are gonna hate me for this. Alright, now they're either gonna go next, the last two. Loom those in. Okay, and don't loom the middle one yet because we have to do the other side. Okay, but if you want, we can continue on to this side and then loom that other side. But I mean, for your sake, just take this off to relieve some tension. Let's go on to the next one. So, here, obviously, we're going right across. You see how we're going right across from these, and we are grabbing these next ones, which are on the outside. Okay, and you're gonna flip this over so that way you can put it correctly. Alright, now you're gonna grab the top two that for me are going upwards. Okay, and then you're gonna grab the next two. Oh, hold on, but we need to put this over, okay? And grab these. And now push this back over and lay it on there. Okay, again, a hard part. Time to look around, and there we go, I see them. I want this top two. Yeah, okay. I did it again. I grabbed one of them, but I grabbed another one from a different side. Let's try that one more time. It's so much easier if I just use my fingers to help me identify. I did it again. I grabbed the same exact ones. Okay. You should know because these make that teardrop. That's what I want. Right? I might have to do it one at a time. Come on. See if I just go from the sides. There we go. Now the next ones, which are the last two. These are a little bit easier. Okay, now I can do the middle. I want to make sure it's the last two in the middle. Yeah, come on. I may have to just view from down here. I think I'm going to do one at a time. Yeah, I'm going to do one at a time. Okay. Yeah, okay. Going back in there to grab the second one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off also to relieve some tension. Oh yeah, so now we're gonna go. The good thing about this is that I put these on top, so we're gonna loom this first in. And these also loom them in. So now you can go ahead and loom these. The next ones are the ones that go up. And then these. And then this one. And then these. The middle. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and attach the next part over to these pegs, okay? So it's these that are outside. Loom that up. Okay, and then go ahead and loom these. Actually, sorry, from in here, from out here. Sorry, out here. Loom them to the inside. Okay, and you can loom the middle one. Well, I mean, doesn't matter if it comes out. Alright, so next one's here. Just go here, loom that up. Next ones, these, loom those here. Get back on there. Loom that up. And then the next ones, these, put them here, and these, put them here, loom that over, loom this one over. Alright, now the way we're going to do this is like so. We're going to go ahead and put our hook in for now. And I'm going to take out that slip knot. Okay. Alright. I'm going to put in this one. Actually, I'm going to push these down. Because what I want to do is, let me put the first two on the peg, okay? I'm going to hold the last two with my fingers. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try to push this in to the bottom. And the way that, because I need to get this through the entire thing. Alright, I don't know an easy way, but the only way that I know how is by grabbing it with my hook from the bottom and pushing my hook. I mean, I can take this out, and I can be able to grab my hook from in here, and then hold it with your fingers so that way nothing comes out. Now that my hook is on there, I can put those two bands on the hook so I can be able to pull it out. Just those two bands. And I'm going to reclaim it back. So now I went through all of them. Ooh, well, no, not all of them. I'm missing those two. Need to redo that part. Okay. I just need to grab those two. This is a little bit easier. Come on, I keep grabbing only one. There we go. And just grab these again. Just pull them through. Okie dokie. And actually, this will be a slip knot now. Okay. And now I can take the whole thing out. Tighten that slip knot. So now we can go ahead and fix this because it's stretched out. Just shape it, mold it, whatever you call it. And now, I have both of my feet done, so you guys are gonna have to get the other one done. All right, there's both of them. All right, these are gonna be the bottom parts, of course, and those are done. And then we have our tops, so we need them thick because he has some pretty massive, heavy, like stumpy feet for the dragon that he is. Okay, and now we're gonna be working on the leg parts. Okay, so let's after the legs, we're gonna be working on the tail, and then finally the body and connecting everything together. Both of your feet should be completed, and we're gonna be starting with part of the leg. This is gonna be the upper thigh part. It looks a little weird right now, and it kind of looks like a shoulder pad, but that's exactly what we want it to look like. So I'm gonna make one right here, and then you guys are gonna do the other one, but it's gonna be the mirror image of it, okay? And the way you can be the tail is because you're pretty much going to be doing it on the opposite end, okay? So I'm gonna do it right here going this direction. So when you guys do it for the other one, you're gonna do it from here going to down this direction, okay? The way you can be able to tell is because right here you can see that these are capped, but right here there isn't any capped ones, okay? And this is how to be able to do it. I'm gonna start off with my loom still in the same configuration, just regular pattern going down, so all 6 of your pegs are here. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work with double bands, and we're going to start off with this peg going all the way down, okay? So if you're going to do the opposite side, you're going to start from this side going all the way down, okay? So yeah, okay. Continue. Okay, now that we got into the end, I'm gonna make my way up on the next row. So of course, if you're doing the opposite side, you're gonna make your way down this way. Okay. So the way we're gonna do it now is I'm going to be adding bands. These are double bands. Going down. Sorry, well, going upwards. Okay. And do it on all of them. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do one bands, and these are gonna be capped. So they're gonna be going in diagonal and then over and then diagonal and then down. Okay, so this is gonna be like this, and now we need 2 bands. Okay, you're gonna do the same thing on this side. So 1 band again, and you need to cap it, go at an angle, and then again 2 bands, and now again fill the rest of it with double bands. flying everywhere. Okay, so now again our borders, we're going to go ahead and do one band and cap it. And it's going to go up right here, and then do another one right here. One band, cap it. It's going to go up. Okay, and now the rest of them will be double bands. Okay, all inside going up. Like I said, if you're doing the opposite leg, you're going to be going downward. So pretty much you're just going to be doing this. But of course, like you want your arrows to be pointing that side. Okay, our border one more time. We're going to go ahead and grab one band, cap it, and it's going to go diagonal in. Okay. The other one also, grab one band, cap it, and it's going to go diagonal in. And now go ahead and do double bands for everything again inside. Alright, and now, final border, this is going to be capped, go upward right here, and then a capped one right here. Okay. And then these three are going to be double bands, okay? Only those three. One, again, double bands. Two, double bands. Three. Right, so if you're doing the opposite one, then it's again still going to be these three, and the rest are going to be single capped bands. Oh, no, I'm done. Alright. Alright, so now you need double bands. Your arrows are up here, so again, you're going to start off from right here and go down all the way to here with double bands. Make sure 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Alright. Boy. That is just bad. Okay. We need cap band here. Going around 4 times. And a cap bend here, going around 4 times. Okay, now we're going to put our holding bands. Okay, right here we're going to start off with the short ones. Okay, and these are going to go with double bands, and you're going to put them for every 5 pegs. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be quite a stretch. And again, right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously, it's going to intersect right there. So we're just going to go ahead and put them here, but we need to put another one in the middle. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3 on this third one, okay? 4, sorry, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. So that's 5. So it's right in the middle. You're going to do the same thing again right here. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to put them here. And again, right in the middle. It's going to be these 5. Now, these are going to be every 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the middle, obviously, we can't do the connection. So we're just going to go on 1, 2, 3 on the third one. And we're going to go in. Sorry. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 5 on this one. And 4 on this one. So 1, 2, 3 on this third one. And you're only going to go in 4 times. Right there. On these, it's going to be 4 again. So these 4. On the end over here, these 4. And then you're going to go 2 in. It's going to be the third one. 4 right here. And then right here, 2 in. So it's going to be 4 here. And this one, the middle one, is going to be 5. So put them right there in the middle 5. We are done with the setup. Now we're going to go ahead and loom. You're going to start off right here with this cap band in the bottom, okay? So just go ahead and loom the top 2 to the side. Loom the next 2. I think I did something wrong. Yes, I did. Sorry, we're looming backwards. I'm sorry about that. Hang on, put everything back. I forgot. We're not starting from here. Why did I start from here? I have to start from here from the short side. Okay. You're gonna go in there. You're going to loom all these first. Okay. Now that this row has been done, we're going to start looming up to the side, okay? So starting from here again. And then you're going to do the next ones here. And the next one's here. And then in here. And then the top 2 here. Yep. Let's try that again. And these. And then these. Okay. Now let's just finish this one off. Let's finish this one off. Go in here where the teardrop is at. And finish them up. Oop, grabbing the wrong ones. Okay. Now in here. Okay, continue. Alright. Okay. Just tiring. Sad Lumen is tougher. Alright, so now we're gonna go down here, go under that cap band. Move your way up. I knew that I got too many bends. Let's try that one more time. Okay, now for this, we're gonna be doing a capped slip knot. But don't tie it off, okay? Just reclaim it on your hook and then keep it on your hook, okay? Don't tie it off. And now you can go ahead and take it out. You may want to use another hook to help you, because it's kind of an odd way to be able to have your bands. Yeah, okay. Alright. Stretch it out so that way it takes shape. So you can see that it's going to start curling in. Alright, so this one, oh, I want my curls to be on the other side. Alright, so right here, I'm going to need the help of another hook. And look for the cap band on the end of this, okay? Gonna go through all four. And there's my cap band. Oh, I'm grabbing one extra band that I don't need. There we go. There's my cap band. And I'm gonna grab one end of that band that's being held on my hook, pull it through, okay? And reclaim it, because now I can actually do the slip knot. So now when you guys want to shape it, and when you're doing that, you want to keep a lookout for the bands that are capped. Mine are on this side, and then the ones that are regular are on this side, and then the ones that are regular are on this side, and the capped ones are on the opposite side. So you want them to be completely opposite. So the cap bands are going to be in the back. The regular ones are going to be in the front. Okay. So there's my thighs for both legs. So this is one. And then this one just shrunk a little. So if I just stretch it, it'll get back to the same size as this one. And then our feet. Okay. And now we're going to do the shin part, okay? All right. Okay. It's time to finish up the legs, and they're gonna be ending up looking like this. So this is one of the legs. This is gonna be its left leg, and the reason why you can tell is because, as you can see, my opening kind of looks like a J. So you see how it's higher up right here, but there's the front of my foot, but this is going higher. So if I put it in half, I set it up so it look like that. Because we need this at an angle. See where it's going at an angle, and this is obviously not the middle. So for this one, when we do this one, it's not gonna go like this, like right in the middle. It's gonna go slightly like that. Okay. And the reason why you can tell is because you can tell that these are tighter. So those are your capped ones, and these are your regular ones. The regular ones are going to be in the front, and your capped ones are going to be towards the back side. You see how it's right in between these two, so, and there's a cap band. Alright, so for this one, we're going to do it so that way it comes right in between these two, and your cap band is going to be right there. So this is kind of be like the middle one. Alright, and this is how you do it. You're going to need your Loom in this configuration, right? So make sure that you can use a larger one, you can use a larger one, but you can use the small ones, right? And you're not going to need the middle one, but make sure that they're all going in the same direction. You're going to need your leg and your thigh part. So now the thigh part, we actually need to kind of take apart where we did that slip knot right there. You actually have to carefully take it off, right? But make sure you don't just take it off completely because it's holding on to other bands. So you kind of want to be very careful when taking it off because you only want to take out the other side. So now that I took it off, I'm holding on to this and I'm going through this little cap hole. Yeah, and I already kind of did. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fix it. Hopefully this doesn't happen to you, but if it does, it's pretty easy to fix. Just go ahead and grab onto that capped slip knot and put it through as a slip knot again. Sorry I didn't do this before. Completely forgot. So there you go. So now it should be open like that again. Right, that way it's going to be easier to lay on here. So this is going to be my front. This is my back of the thigh. Okay. So it's going to go like, we're going to add it on like this. When you're doing this leg, you're going to be adding it on like this. Okay. So this one's going to be added on like this, and this one will be added on like that. Okay. Here's how you're going to add it on. The first thing you want to do is grab these two. Okay. You want to put this in the middle. And just choose a middle spot anywhere, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to grab these two again. And I'm going to put it over 2 pegs across from each other, just like that. Put this as evenly in the middle as you can. Now, do you see these stitches right here? There's this one, obviously, that's tight. There's this one. There's this middle one right here. And then there's this front one. And then the very first one right here. You're going to go on the middle one, okay? So 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is exactly the middle. Put your hook through those two, the middle ones. You're going to grab 2 bands of the same color. Pull them through, okay? And you want to add it on, it's going to be considered a first peg. You're going to go on your second, third, on the 4th peg right here, okay? So this one's going to stretch out to the 4th peg. Right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now put your hook on this one. The same thing, evenly across. So now it should be like that. Okay. Now that you have that, these stitches that are on the outside are going to be on the next ones we're going to focus on. There is this one up here. There's this stitch. Okay. Those 2 bands. There's this stitch, these 2 bands. And then the ones right under those are these 2 bands. Hopefully you guys can be able to figure those out, okay? It's those 3. The same for the other side. It's these 2. these two, and these two. So now that you have them on focus, we can be able to start. You're gonna grab the bottom ones over here, okay? Those are the next ones. You're gonna grab 2 bands again, pull them through, put them around this peg, and put this end around this peg. Okay. Now you're gonna grab 2 bands again. You're gonna grab the next stitch, which are these two, pull them through, put them around this peg, and then put this end around this peg. Now the next ones, you're gonna grab these two, put your hook through it, grab 2 bands again, you're gonna pull them through and put this end right here and this end on this peg. Just be careful. Alright, it's gonna be quite a stretch. Try to put it in the middle. But this side and this are done. Alright, now let's do this side. We're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna grab, this is my first one right here. Alright, this is my second one, and this is my third one. I usually always start with the third one because it's easier to see when I'm working with the top ones. I'm putting this end right here on this peg, and this end on this peg on the end. Alright, now the second stitch right here, you're going to go ahead and grab 2 bands again. If you want to go ahead and, oops, this one's going to go here, and then these two, pull them through and wrap around this peg. Okay, now the next stitch up here, right? Grab 2 bands again, put them around your hook, and I'm gonna put these right here, pull them through and put them around this peg now. Alright, I'm gonna push down on everything because I need to put on my next row. Alright, your next row is going to be double bands again. Go ahead and just lay them first up here, 2 bands, okay, 2 bands. And then go down with double bands again. On both sides first. Alright, now do the bottom part, okay? The bottom part is going to be last. I mean, we don't have to do it last on this one, but we're going to continue doing last for the rest of the thing. Alright, now you're going to flip over the bottom 4 bands, okay? These bottom 4, flip them over. You should have 4 bands left over. So just keep flipping the bottom 4. Okay, and push down after you're done, so you can make room for your next row. Your next row is going to be a little bit different because we are going to start off, oops, no, hang on, with this one, right here in the middle. These 2 in the middle, and then work your way down, right here. Now do the other side. 2 bands right here in the middle. And then 2 bands right under those. 2 bands going right across. You're going to flip over the bottom 4 here and the bottom 4 here, and that's it. Don't flip over here, okay, because there's only 2. And then right here too, flip over the bottom 4 here, and the bottom 4 here, and then stop right there. Don't flip these, okay, because there's only 2 bands right there. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to extend it. So we're going to grab the top 2 bands in the bottom, extend them here, grab the top 2 bands, sorry, on the top 2 bands, and extend them to the bottom here. Okay. We're going to do another row. And again, start from here in the middle, these 2. And then you're going to do, again, these 2 right here, okay? And then you're going to, oops, hang on. Okay, sorry about that. Huh. Let's continue. 2 bands here. Okay. Do right here on this side, the 3. Remember to skip these top 2. And then the front. Now you're going to flip all of them, because now there's 4 here, and there's 4 on the bottom. So you can start right here from the back, and then flip the bottom 4. These are 2, so flip those 2. Flip those 2. Flip these 2. Flip these 2. And then these have 4, so flip those 4. And flip these 4. Okie dokie. Now go ahead and push down. And I'm going to do an entire border around with double bands. Okay. Now flip over all of them. There should be 4. Okay. I'm going to push down. Alright, so you can tell you did it right because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the holes are what I'm counting. Okay. And this one also has 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that one's correct. Now we're done. We're going to go ahead and add our thigh part. Okay, we're going to be adding these stitches on. So remember, find where your tight ones are at. These are going to be on this side. So when you're doing this one, make sure that they are on this side. You see how? You see what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. So if you're doing the one that I'm doing right now, which is the Charizard's right leg, you're gonna add it on like this. But if you're adding on the left leg, which is this one, you're gonna add it on like this, okay? And here's what I mean. The first ones are gonna grab right here. There are 10 pegs that are being used, and there are 12 stitches going across, okay? So here's how we're gonna be able to figure out. This is right here where you have your slip knot. This is the first stitch, but we're not gonna use that one. This is gonna be your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th. This is your final one. Okay. Oh my god, I hope I was on the camera for that. Alright, so the one that you're going to be working with, since this is the back part, we're going to be working with the back part first, where your slip knot is at. You're going to skip this first one, you're going to go straight to the second one, which are these two. Sorry, these four. You're going to go ahead and put your hook through all four of them. Okay? Because you're going to use those. And actually, they have to come through the top, actually, like this. Like that. Alright. So, here's what we're going to do. Since this is going to be the one that I'm adding on right now, I'm going to go through this first. But if you're doing the opposite side, you're going to go through this side first. And you're going to go around like this, clockwise. But this one, we're going to go counterclockwise, okay? I'm going to grab these. Let me see, just make sure I'm doing this correctly. I did do it that way, right? Hang on. I did it this way. Why am I going in circles? I think I'm going through. Yeah, I'm going from the bottom. So you're putting your hook through the bottom part, okay? Just like that. Now we're gonna grab these two. Sorry. These four bands, these four bands on this corner. Pull them through. And in the same way that you took them out, you're going to add them onto this peg over here, right across. So, go ahead and place them on, just like that. Okay. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go through here, grab the bottom four. You're going to pull them up, and then you're going to take out those with your fingers. And these that you just took off, put them back on the peg. Alright? You're done with one set. We're going to go through the next one. So again, grab your thing. Since this one is... focus. This one's being used. You can see that my bands are going through this hole. I'm going to go through this one. Okay? Make sure you're grabbing all four bands. Right here. See? This is going to be number 3. And now I'm going to go grab these 4 bands. You want to be careful during this phase because you can mess up at any moment. Pull them through and put them on this peg, okay? The next one. Alright. So far so good. So now again, we're going to go through these 4, grab the bottom 4, and you're going to pull them out, push them onto your hook, and take out those 4 bands, and now put these back on that peg. Okay? Alright. Now, you're going to go through this next stitch. So, from the bottom, put your hook. You're going to grab these 4, take them out of the peg, and pull them through that hole. Now put this one, focus, okay, put this one on the peg with the bands. Okay. Now the same thing, you're going to go under those and grab the next set of 4. take them out with your peg and push them onto your hook so they don't fall off, and take this off the peg. Now you're going to put those 4 bands on that peg. I hope you get what I'm doing. Alright. Alright, now we're going to go through the next stitch right here. Okay. Go ahead and go through those 4. You're going to grab these 4, pull them through, and put it around the peg with the bands already on it. Same thing, we're going to flip over. So you're going to grab the bottom ones, push it through on your hook so they don't fall off, and take out these from that peg. Now you're going to put these, oops, I don't want those bands on my hook. Now you're going to put those back on this peg right here. Okay. So you can see it's getting attached, alright? Now the next stitch, you're going to go under these 4, grab these bands, pull them through that hole, and put it on top of this peg here. You're going to go under and pull those over, push your hook through, and take these off the peg. And now you're going to put these on that peg. Now you're going to go through the next stitch with the 4 bands. Okay. Grab these 2. Alright, and put these on top of this peg. Again, flip over. You're going to grab the bottom, put them on your hook, and take these off that peg. And put these on that peg now. You always want to be careful. Now, go through the stitch from the bottom. Yeah, come on, make sure you're going through all 4 bands. You're going to grab these 2 now. Pull them through. And now you're going to put this back on that peg that has already the bands on it. And again, do the flip. You're going to grab the bottom 4. Take out these from that peg. And now you're going to put those 4. Oop, I lost a band. Let me grab it with my second hook. There we go. Put it on. Okay, now I have my 4 bands again. I'm going to put them on the peg. Alright, the next stitch. So we have 3 pegs left, right? And we have 4 stitches left. That's correct, because this one, of course, we're not using. So now you're going to go through this one. Grab these, pull them through, and put this one on top of the other bands. Make sure you're doing it correctly. Do your flip. Take everything off from the peg and put these on that peg now. Go through the next stitch. Grab those 4, pull them through, and put them on top of this peg. You're going to do the switch again. And if you want, you can just go ahead and put this one on the next peg because it's the last one. We're just going to go through the second to the last stitch, grab the last 4, pull them through. Now I'm just going to take out the whole thing. My band got stretched out. It's fine. Alright, so now that that's on the final part, we're going to grab the slip knot, pull it through. Okay. I'm going to use my second hook. And I'm going to go through these 2 bands right here on this. This is the last stitch, so I'm going to go through these 2 bands. Okay. And I'm going to grab 2 more. Alright. Just 2 random ones for extra support. Grab that slip knot again on this hook, take it out, and pull them through. I'm going to do that one last time over here on this side. Okay. So I'm going to grab these 2 on the very top. This is probably going to be all 4. Yeah, this is going to be, yeah, that's the cap band that we worked with last time. And I'm going to put the slip knot on there and pull it through. And I need a clip. You can use whatever clip you want. Just attach it to the end so you can take out your hook. And it's not going to go anywhere. Alright. Just go ahead and stretch it out. You want to shape it so that way it kind of bends forward, because this is now the knee. And now you see how my hole is on this side, and my hole right here is on this side. So now I have both of my legs and my openings. You can see this one's higher and this one's higher, and these are more inside. Okay, so that's correct. Right now these are just a little bit stretched, but that's fine. They're gonna gain that shape. Our legs are done. So make sure you do the opposite part for this one, okay? So that way, of course, because when we attach them, they're gonna be attached like this. Right, but obviously they're going to be facing like this, a little bit forward. Perfect. Now we just need the tail and the body.